Hey, what's up guys? Stacking and Packing here with another 2-box half-dollar hunt. Both of these boxes are going to be NF String & Son, so let's get into it. But first, we're going to start off with some silver. I went to my dump bank and dropped off some of the half-dollars that I went through. And this was under the machine there, the coin machine, 1952, San Francisco. So we're starting off with some silver on the board. So we'll go ahead and put this one to the side. And let's take a look what we've got in box number one. Box number one, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have an ender. This is a heavy roll here. It was 227.5, and that looks like an ender to me, so hopefully a 90%er. So we'll go ahead and put that one to the side. And then we have some semi-heavy rolls here. We have 11 of them, well really 13, but these two weigh a little bit more, 226.5 I believe each. And then in the back we have 14 of those slightly heavy rolls. We're going to start off the hunt by opening 5 of those on camera. And then for box number 2, we've got, looks like 16 semi-heavy rolls here. This top row is a little bit heavier. They're 226.4 and working their way down. And then over here at the top of the box, we've got 7 of those slightly heavy rolls. I almost said semi-heavy rolls. Slightly heavy rolls that we're going to go ahead and go through. We'll do those live as well, but we'll do those at the beginning of box number 2. So let's go ahead and open up 5 of these semi-rolls, and I'll grab those, and we'll open those up live to start off the hunt and see if we've got anything here. Now I'm definitely excited for box number 1. There's a lot of these slightly heavies and semi-heavies. And I'm not seeing anything in roll number 1, and that's not a proof, but I'm especially excited for that 227.5 roll, because that's a heavy roll. Now, as you all know, these NF String & Son rolls do tend to weigh a little bit heavier, because they do package them up a little bit better than the Loomis rolls, and that's just a newer coin there, 2001. They do package them up a little bit more better with a lot more paper, so the rolls are not as flimsy as the Loomis rolls. That's why some of them do weigh a little bit more. And let's see, I don't think this is going to be a silver, but we'll check. Nope, bicentennial. 2 rolls to go, and then I'll get into the hunt. Let's see. Nope, that's a 2021, and that's a 1971. I might go ahead and just open up so there's 14 of those rolls. I might go ahead and open up another 4 of them, just cause we have so many. That's a newer one. So let's go ahead and open up these 4 on camera for you guys. Let's see if there's anything. And not seeing anything here. Nope, that's a 72. So lots of heavy rolls here to go through. And I don't know, I just kind of prefer the NF String & Son rolls. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. If you prefer certain rolls over the other. I know some people like Garda. Some people do like the Loomis rolls. I prefer the NF String & Son rolls. And it seems from every so often my bank gets from Loomis. So I have 2 more boxes besides these 2. And one of them is NF String & Son and one of them is Loomis. And they were both delivered on the same day. So we'll open up this last roll and then we'll go ahead and get into the box off camera. And hopefully we can pull out some silver. So I'm not seeing anything here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the rest of the box. Hopefully we can pull out some silver, and I'll see you guys at our first find. All right, guys, we got 5 regular rolls left to go, so we're gonna go ahead and open up the rest of those slightly heavies on camera and see if we can pull anything. Not seeing anything in this one. Let's double check this one coin. And that's a 1973. Put it to the side. Let's see what we've got in this next roll. And I'm not seeing anything here. Make sure this isn't a proof. It's not, just some newer coins there. 3 rolls to go. I'll finish up those regular rolls off camera, and then we'll get into those heavy rolls. So nothing in that roll. Not seeing anything here. Seeing a couple of these newer ones in every roll almost. So it's pretty interesting. Those are the 2021s and the 2022s. And there's another one right there, 2021. So no silver here. We're gonna go ahead and get into these regular weighted rolls, and then we'll go ahead and get into those heavy rolls. Okay guys, so there's no silver in box number 1, but it's time to get into the heavy rolls. We'll start off with our first roll here, 226.1. So let's go ahead and see if we got any silver in this roll. And actually, I think we do. First roll, and I'm thinking it's gonna be our first silver, and it's a 1968. So there we go, we're starting off with some silver on the heavy rolls. 1968 Denver. So our first 40%er for the box. So we'll go ahead and put that up on the board with our dime there, and we'll keep on going. Let me double check this roll, make sure we didn't miss anything here. I don't think we did. So we'll go ahead and put this one to the side, and then we'll get into that next roll. And I will be double checking all of these off camera as usual. 226 on the dot. So let's see. And I'm not seeing anything in this roll. That's not a silver. So let's make our way into that next roll. Another 226. So I already weighed up our Loomis box, and that box does not have nearly as many heavy rolls, and that's usually how it goes with Loomis rolls. So we'll see how that hunt goes. Hopefully we can pull out some silvers in there. And we might have an ender in that Loomis box. I'm not 100% sure, because it's not a heavy roll. So I'm thinking it's a 40%er possibly. So if you guys see that video, then that means we got some silver. If not, then NF String & Son outdid Loomis. So 226.1, and I'm not seeing anything here. Nope, that's not a proof, and that's not either. And a 226 on the dot. And I don't think that's a silver. I think that's just an edge that has been worn down a little bit, as I'm losing my voice a little bit. Wow, that's a nice $50, 1987. Oh, there we go. That's a find right there. I'll put that to the side. That's a NIFC, not intended for circulation, and this one's a nice one. 1987 Denver. Wow, it's a really nice one. So find number 2 for the box. Go ahead and put that one to the side. Now I usually don't keep the NIFC coins, but 1987 I'll keep that one because that's a really nice one. And it's an older date NIFC. I don't really keep the newer ones because I just find so many of those newer ones. And I'm not seeing anything here. That's not a proof. So I'll keep going. So 2 finds on the board, and it looks like this roll wants to weigh under our semi-heavy range. So this one's gonna be a slightly. I don't know how it snuck in there, but I don't see anything in this roll, and that's not a silver. Sometimes you can just look at the reverse of a coin and tell if it's a silver or not, just by the way it looks, the color of the coin. Silver has a certain color to it, and you just know that a coin is either silver or it's not. And that's not a proof, and neither is that one. So we'll keep on going. 226.1, as I try to find some space on my table here. So let's see what we've got in this 226.1. Then we got one more, and we head into our heavier range for our semi-heavy rolls. 226 on the dot to end off our regularly weighted semi rolls, and we've got a silver right there. So that's awesome. Started with a silver and ended with a silver. 1967. Very cool. 240 percenters to the board now. So we'll go ahead and put that up there. And it's the time everyone's been waiting for. Time to get into these heavier rolls here. Start off with a 226.3. So let's go ahead and open it up. And nothing in this roll. Looks like just two of those newer coins. Probably what's making it weigh a little bit more. So let's go ahead and get into that next one, which is a 226.5. So that is a little bit of a heavy roll. We did open a 226.6 a few days ago and there was no silver in it. So we'll see. And I'm not seeing anything here. So let's go ahead and get into that really heavy roll and see what we've got. We've got a 227.5. So I'm thinking this is gonna be our silver right there. Possibly a 90%er, it doesn't have a mint mark, so we'll see. But let's go ahead and crack it open and see what we've got. And it looks like we've got possibly a couple in this roll. Let's see if this one was anything. And it was, it's a 1964. So that's cool, we'll put that to the side. And then we'll get into this one. 1966. So this is a multi-silver roll. With a weight of 227.5, you kind of expect it to be. And then it looks like we have one more maybe. Nope, that's a 1972. And that's a 1974. So I think we got all of our silvers out of this roll. Let's go ahead and do a quick sound check. Make sure we did. So I think we got them all. Yeah, sounds like we've got them all. And that's that 72 right there that kind of looked like a worn coin. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the slightly heavy rolls of box number 2. I'm gonna pause the video first, clean off the desk, and then we'll go ahead and get into those rolls. Okay guys, so we double checked those rolls. There was no silver in any of those rolls. We didn't miss anything. So we're gonna go ahead and open up our slightly heavy rolls for box number 2, and then we'll get into box number 2. So we have 7 of these rolls that we're gonna go through right now, and then we'll go ahead and get into box 2. And usually box number 2 outperforms box number 1, but this can be one of those rare occasions where that doesn't happen. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get some silver out of box number 2. That'd be awesome. And I think we're gonna hopefully, I have a feeling we'll be able to pull out at least one 40%er. That would be pretty nice. But box number 1 really was a great box so far with a 90%er, 3 40s, and that 1987 NIFC. And that thing is in terrific condition. So I can't complain at all. NF String and Son is treating us well right now. No silver here. And one more roll to go after this one. And then we'll get into our box. If I can open this roll. And doesn't look like anything there. Nope, that's a 1973. So last roll, then I'll go ahead and get into the regular rolls, and then we'll go ahead and hit those heavy rolls live for you guys. And I'm not seeing anything here. That's a dirty bicentennial. That's not a silver or a proof, and that's not a proof. So we're gonna go ahead and get into those rolls real quick, and I'll see you guys at our first find. Okay guys, so to simply turn on notifications, all you're gonna do is come over to that subscribe button, and if you're not subscribed already, you're gonna go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And then if you are subscribed, it should look like this, and then you're gonna come over and you see that bell icon. You're gonna go down over here and you're gonna turn on all notifications and click that. And just like that, our bell is now filled in and you'll be getting all notifications for the channel. So that's all you have. It's time for our semi-heavy rolls now, so let's go ahead and see what we've got. I'm going to start with a 226.1 and see if there's anything in here. I'm hopeful that we'll find at least a 40%er in one of these rolls. That would be pretty nice. Nothing there, and that's just a nice newer coin, so we'll keep on going. And when we get to the top row over here, it should be heavier rolls from the semi-heavies. So let's see. Nothing in this roll. And as always, I will double check all of these off camera. Now we did manage to pull out another 1987. That's not intended for circulation coin. So we will keep those, but I don't really keep the newer not intended for circulation coins just cause we find so many of them. And another 226 on the dot. So let's see. And hopefully soon that video should be released, the quarter box battle that I've got going on with Georgia Silver Hunter. So once you guys see that, you let me know if you want to see more videos like that. I had a lot of fun doing that box of quarters. There's a lot of different things to look for besides silver. So pretty fun box to go through with all the different designs. This roll has a bunch of newer coins. Put that to the side. Almost opened that one up without weighing it. 226.2. Nothing there. Keep on going. Hopefully we can grab out a 40%er. I did say earlier that I felt like box number 2 was going to have at least one. Usually box 2 is our box that saves the day and gets all the silver for some reason. But today it was box number 1. So I'll take it. We did good so far. We had a really good box 1 so far. No proofs there. 226.2. That's a thicker coin, but doesn't look like a proof, and it's not. 226.1. And then we'll be getting into those heavy rolls, so that's exciting. Nothing in this roll. 226.4. So let's see. Fingers crossed, 40%er here. Looks like newer coins. Yeah. Newer coins right there. And that's just a dirty coin, and that's nothing. Let's get into the next one, another 226.4. I'm assuming it's gonna be newer coins because it looks like there's one right there. So let's go ahead and open it up. Those newer coins, yeah, I can see them through a wrapper. There's one there, it looks like there and there. So let's see. And yep, that's exactly what it was. Those newer coins make these rolls weigh a little bit more. So let's see, another 226.4. Now there's none on the end, so let's see when we open it up what it looks like. And I don't see anything here. Let's double check this one. And that's just a newer 1989. So it looks a little good, but we'll keep going. 226.5. So now it's getting a little heavier. So it could just be more newer coins. Let's see. There's something here, but I think this is a foreign actually. So let me just check. I think it might be a foreign. And it's not. Wow, it's a really worn 1964. So we'll add that to the board. That's really interesting. You don't really see these 1964s like this. Must have been a pocket piece or a dryer coin or something like that, but look at that. edge so worn down. We'll take it. That's awesome. Let's double check, make sure we didn't miss anything there. And that's nothing. And let's get into that last roll. 226.4 as well. So, well, actually the last roll was 226.5. Let's go ahead and see. And I'm not seeing anything here. So I'm gonna go ahead, double check all of these rolls off camera, and then we'll get into that wrap up. Definitely surprised with that 1964 though. Okay guys, so we didn't miss anything in any of those rolls. So let's go ahead and get into our wrap up. We got two 1964s, both are Philadelphia mints, and this was our ender. When I first saw that roll, I thought this was the ender, and then I weighed it up and I was like, this has to be the ender. And we found a 1964 in a 226.5 roll. And this one is really worn down. I thought it was gonna be a foreign coin. So that's pretty interesting, pretty cool. Glad to have a second 90%er for the box. Then we got this 1966 with some interesting toning, if not maybe some paint on this coin or something like that. But we'll take it. So 3 40%ers we got. And one of those 40%ers was in that roll with the 90%er. Then we got this 1968 Denver. So overall, this was a great hunt. And a 1967. Box number 1 really pulled through for us. We got 4 silvers from box number 1, so that was awesome. And then we got 2 of these 1987 Denvers, not intended for circulation, and both are just in great condition. And here's another one. Really nice coins here. And we'll be keeping these, as these are not intended for circulation, like I've mentioned in the past. I don't keep the newer ones, but I do keep these 1987s. And then we got this to start the hunt off under the coin machine at my dump bank, 1952. It's gonna be a San Francisco, so that's awesome. So now it's everyone's favorite part, where we take all of our silver and we put it in our silver jar. So let's go ahead and do that. And our silver jar for the month of July is really filling up here. It's getting pretty heavy. And we have 2 more boxes to go, so hopefully we can pull out some more silver to add to that jar before the month ends. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below, as well as leave a comment and subscribe if you guys are new around here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on our next hunt.